Hello, my air signs. Mel Bell here with your reading for the month of April for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, thank you for your support. And I would suggest that maybe you get a cup of tea or coffee or find something to multitask with, such as you could play a game on your phone or something like that. Anyways, just so that you can stay for the entire video to get the full message. Let's go ahead and dive in. So in the Self position, there is the Eight of Wands. This is you. So that tells me that the month of April is going to be very active in the way of communication, online communication, emails, phone calls, things moving, forward movement, things changing, things moving that may have been clogged before, stalled before, delayed before. You can start looking forward to an improvement in your finances. Starting from scratch might be the case. You might be starting from scratch in a way that might mean that there is a change in your job or your home, but very positive. So more like a choice is made or an opportunity is made that allows you to make this positive change, which is an improvement to where you're at now, either physically or mentally, could involve family. Also, the energy coming in is news about love. So this can be an improvement in relationships. It can also be a proposal. And it can be coming together. Maybe you're moving in with somebody else. So there's a lot going on for you in April. And the challenge is either not feeling good enough, feeling left out, but it's in your mind. It is not the reality. And the reason why I say that is because in the wild card is the Ace of Swords. And, changing your mindset is going to be really important in April. If you want to capitalize on all the opportunities and the good flow wanting to come in for you, I highly suggest looking at where you may have some poverty consciousness, some thoughts of lack, that there's not enough to go around. And money is always the first thing people think about, but it can be about relationships. It can be about love. It can be about joy. It can be about time to have a good time. It's love is expressed in many ways other than just romantic relationships. And in the near future, this is always a very good card. You guys have a lot of financial energy here, and very positive for your near future to be looking forward to an increased prosperity. Like I said, could be a new living situation. It can be improved health. So Pentacles are about the material world. So not just money, but abundance of like good health, improved finances, happy family, a happy home. So it can cover all the things. And so, very positive vibes for the month of April. And things, starting to clear up. Things clearing up. So I'm happy to hear that for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're going to pull one card from the Sacred Forest Oracle and see what this card wants to say. The biggest advice is shifting your mindset. And it can be easy as you thinking, so let's say you have this thought, things always gonna go wrong. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Instead, say, I am supported in all ways. and abundance comes to me effortlessly. I claim that. I claim that. And so when you're having a negative thought, don't beat yourself up about it, but match it. Match it with a positive thought. And slowly you will change your mind. And that is, I think, so important for you in the month of April. All right. Here we go. There we go. What is this? Meandering pathway, flow. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book on this one, you guys, because I want to make sure you get that full message as intended. Let go. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Automatically, I think about Gandalf. But how can you not? Yeah. So as you saunter down the pathway, you're not sure what is around the next corner, but you're relishing the moment. You gaze at the interplay of light and dark, of the leaves and the trees, and inhale the fresh forest air. All is well. You know that you don't have to see your destination. All that is required is to enjoy the journey. So when life presents you a meandering path, rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout, and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage. If life right now seems to have some sinuous curves, bends, loops, and turns, don't despair. All is as it should be. This card is suggesting that you relinquish control to the path forward and just see where it takes you. You don't have to have all the answers to succeed. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astounding future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll get exactly where you need to be for your highest good. The spirit of the meandering pathway says, everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. So I love that message for you guys. And I would just say, yeah, to make sure that you are allowing flow. Don't go against the flow of the universe. The universe, everything that you've done in the past, it's like you've already put the work in. And so now all you have to do is allow. You need to allow things to unfold in the best way possible for you. Now is not a time to try to keep picking at it. If you had a plan and you did what you could to make that plan a reality, now is the time to allow the plan to unfold. If you can't see the steps ahead of you, for me, what's very helpful is working with Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel carries a lantern and will light the steps for you. So you might see a couple of the steps ahead. You don't see the full road, but you have faith that you're going in the right direction. So have faith that you're going in the right direction. Things are unfolding the way that they should for you now, for your highest good. That includes you and your family, your loved ones. It is for when sometimes people, when you hear your highest good, you're like, does that mean I'll be happy though? Yes, yes. Your highest good is to be happy. Your highest good is to experience joy. Joy seems to be a theme for April so far, and I think that yes, make sure that you're making space. Make space for that joy, and the abundance that wants to come in. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Interesting card. Now, this deck is 20 years old, you guys, and I used to shuffle like with playing cards. So the poor cards are all battered and creased, but sexuality. So I guess I would think that this is also about joy, okay? Now, there are places in us where we may need healing, and also we just might not be making time for sexuality, for sensuality, for sensual things. So sensuality and sexuality is not always about sex, the act. Sometimes it is about the way that we move. It is getting our body to flow. And that can be in a static dance. It could be in yoga. And it can also like be in, I don't know, salsa dancing. There's things that that bring the sexual energy in. There's also sex magic. There is directing the energy of your orgasm to something that you want to see manifest. There's great energy in the orgasm. So, if there's areas in yourself that need to be healed when it comes to sexuality, tread carefully, tread lightly, I should say, not carefully, tread lightly, and use kid gloves, and explore where you can heal, because that is root chakra. And so root chakra, yeah, there's sexuality, there's passion, there's desire, there's that primal, but that's also the source of your survival. That's also where you stay rooted and grounded in yourself. And so if you have some blockages in this topic, then it can affect that that energy of the Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacles energy of abundance and totality of wholeness. So keep that in mind, you guys. And I think that's it for you. Yeah, so thank you for sticking around to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Comment, let me know what you think. And I will see you next month. Bye, everybody.